Hey guys, Liquid Fire here. Thanks for joining me again tonight. So, we are back into Way of the Hunter, and we are getting into another mechanics deep dive. So, tonight we're going to take a look at the red deer collar. So, the red deer collar is one of those collars that Nine Rocks kind of designed their own. I'm assuming it's probably based off something, but it's not the Primos model or something like that. This is their own branded collar. It's very cool looking. It looks like it's a horn that's been turned into a collar. But yeah, it's not the Primos or anything like that. It's their own little thing, branded with the Nine Rocks Nine Rocks Hunting, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the collar. So early on, we only had the red deer in Transylvania, and they were actually one of the harder species to hunt. They were spooky, extra spooky. They spent more time in the woods than a lot of things did. And yeah, they were somewhat difficult. And the red deer collar was definitely super helpful when you're trying to track down reds and get some good shots on them. Now you can catch them around the water, or sometimes catch them in a field in the right places and get some pretty easy shots on them. But for the most part, the reds were a little more difficult. So having this particular collar was really handy, especially in Transylvania. Now it's a little easier to find them in other places, and it's not nearly as necessary, I guess you could say. Not that you had to have it to begin with, but you can get on some monster red deer in Matariki now, and you don't really need the collar to get to them or have a good shot. It's still handy to have, and if you're targeting red deer, then certainly it's one I would recommend carrying around with you. It's worth it. So let's get into some of the details on this guy, and then we'll head to the field and showcase how it's working. So again, we are talking about the red deer collar, and it obviously calls in red deer. It handles both the standard red deer and the New Zealand red deer. So it will cover all of them, any map that has them that works for them. The collar timing is just like any other deer collar. So you have the 45 seconds that the animal walks in, then they're going to stop and stand there, opening up into that shooting window. So they'll stand there for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then they're going to alert and start to turn back to go back to the herd, and then they're going to trot their way back to the herd. And a little bit later, the timer will go ahead, or the collar will go ahead and time out. Again, the range, just like everything else, it's 250 meters. So it's everything is just standard. It's the normal operating procedure for all of our deer collars. So nothing there is different at all. The red deer collar does not have a female only call, so it's only got the two levels. Level one is the Bolving no Chuckle, and that is a males only low fit collar, and it does call in young, adult, and mature. So it calls in all three of your age groups, but again, males only. There is no female collar. If you move up to the level 2 collar, that's the Bolving with Chuckle, and that's your high fitness collar for males only. And it is like the deer grunt in that it only calls in matures. So if you're looking to find a high fit young or adult, you can't use the high fit collar to find it. You have to use the low fit collar and cycle through everything and see what doesn't come in if you're trying to find a young or an adult high fit. So that's one of the caveats of this collar, and it's just like all the other collars. They have their age groups that they work on, and this one is just for matures only when you're looking at the high fitness. So I think we'll hop into probably Matariki and do a little testing with this guy and showcase how it's working. So let's jump in game over here and see if we can't find some reds. So we're going to go to Matariki. Alright guys, so we are in Matariki, and we are going to jump up here and check these herds, but with the wind blowing to the right, I think what I'll do is come to this campsite. I gotta jump in the Jeep and grab my red deer collar anyway. And we'll run up this way and probably set a tower up in here if we see these guys down in here. And see if we can't call them, because they'll walk up that river. So if I come here, they're probably going to get too close. If they go the way I think they do anyway. Which, I could be wrong. It's been a while. We'll see. But for now, we're going to go jump in the, well, I say Jeep, the UTV. Grab a red deer collar, and maybe grab a bigger gun. I might just grab the 338 to drop one just to make sure I don't have any issues at all. Alright, so let's get in here. Wow. This ammo stuff, I don't understand it. Alright. Anyway, so we need the red deer collar. And let's go ahead and grab the CO2 yet. Oh, you've got some ammo in you, so we're good. Alright. That's all we need. We spooked whatever this was. Probably this fallow deer or something. Anyway, we're going to head up the hill and to the right. Yep, the red deer are down there in the bottom. So I'm going to try to kind of go this way and set up like right in here. Now I need to go a little further. Need to be able to see him coming in pretty well. And I need to be able to get good eyes on him so we can see what's in the herd. There should be another herd on the other side of the tower. You can see him just up top, right up in there. So where are these guys at? I saw them just a second ago. Yeah, so they're down here in the river, walking up the river, so that'll work. Just go a little further to the left here. I just don't want to get too close to them so that I have plenty of time to make the calls I need. Alright, we're going to set up right here. Let's set the tower up first. It's not a lot further away than that. Hopefully I'm not too close. Oh wow, my binoculars are not going to work tonight. And I can't change to my weapons. Oh, that's just... Oh, there we go. Now we can change. Alright. Oh, alright. Yay. So what do we got here? We've got 2-star adult. It looks like a young. Yep, that's a young. 2-star mature. 3-star mature. 2-star adult. Another adult. 2-star mature. So is that 3 matures? One, 2, yeah, so 3 matures, some adults, and a young. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the low fitness collar. And remember, the low fit should call in young, adults, and matures. So if anything's low fit, it should come in, and out of all those, you kind of expect at least one would be. Although, I don't see anything responding yet. No, nothing's responding. Nope, it's this one. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, this may just be a really good herd. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. We'll hit it another time or two just to make sure. Oh, is this guy coming? Nope. Well, alright. Yeah, so there are no low-fit red deer in this herd. Alright. That's a little surprising, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they just keep making it look like they're coming, but they're not. Nope, none of these are coming. And I don't think we're close enough for any of these guys to... Yeah, we're not anywhere near close enough. That guy looks pretty good. Whoa, look at the rack over there. That's something real good. Yeah, that's a 4-star, I think it said. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we know that the low fit did nothing. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the high fit. So the high fit should only call in matures. So even though it appears all of these are high fit, we should just get the matures coming in. So we've got 2-star mature coming now, it looks like. Unless he does like before and turns away. Nah, I think he's actually coming. The bad thing is we've got 3 of them. So they're going to be getting fairly close to me by the time we make that 4th and 5th call to try to pull in an adult or a young. And can't really see him very well, but he's coming. It's time to call again. Alright, so we should see a second, well, set of racks coming at us. So here's our first guy, I think. Well, let's use the camera. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got 2, that's surely a mature. 2 matures coming. So when we call again, we should pick up that 3rd mature and have him start coming this way. And then after that, we shouldn't have anything else respond, because the only thing that'll respond to the high fit caller is matures. Alright, so they're calling out. It's probably time to call again. Yep. Alright, so we should get the 3rd one coming out of the herd. There's our 3 right there. Now the rest of these are youngs and adults, and I believe them to be high fit since they did not respond to the low fit caller. So any calls we make now, they should not respond whatsoever. And then what we'll do is we'll just pick one of them and shoot it to verify that it's actually high fit and that that's what's going on. I may try to go find another herd. Go and call again. I may try to go find another herd with some low fit in it so we can see the youngs and adults respond to the low fit caller, since nothing responded. Alright, so here, let me back out a little bit. There's our 3 matures coming in. We've called again, and nothing else has come out of that herd. So we'll call one more time after this. Hopefully they don't get too close. Oof, they're going to be real close. Alright. So they've called out at me. Alright, so this will be another call, and nothing's going to come, I don't think. Yeah, they're just going to continue on their merry way. So we'll let these guys time out and go back to the herd. And then we'll have to try to get into position to get a shot without spooking them. Hopefully these guys don't get so close that they pick up on me and run away. Alright, so the collar's timing out, so they're going to sit there for about another 15 seconds. And then hopefully they'll give us the alert. Then they'll turn, giving us that broadside shot. And then go back to the herd, or back in that direction. Oh, no alerts, but they're all turning. And back they go. Alright. So the herd's here, they're going to run down here and then they'll go rejoin the herd. And I'm going to try, I think, probably to get to that tower, maybe. I don't know, it's going to be tough to get into a good position. Maybe my best bet is to not try to get to the tower. But maybe head down this way a little further and then shoot up the river to them. I just have to watch this guy. He's lingering back here in the back. He hasn't rejoined yet. And we are pretty close to that herd. An old whitetail hollering over there. And of course you get Sika back that way. Stuff everywhere, it's Matariki. Alright, so he's went back to the herd finally, so we can move a little more quickly and not have to worry about him so much. I'm just trying to get down here to the edge of the bank so I can get eyes on them and pick out, doesn't really matter which one, anything that's not immature. We'll do an adult, since that would be the next level down from mature. But anything is shooting this herd, it's going to be high fit. Then we'll jump to another map, maybe go to Transylvania. There's a spot I like there at, I think it's Pumbar's Cabin maybe. Really easy to get to a herd there. Alright, so we're in good shape here, we're not spooking them. Let's pick out an adult that we like, which is going to be really tough with all this. Probably just do this guy up front. Holy Hannah, they are stacked. Jeez. Well, if that cow wasn't there, we're going to do a deep quarter shot. Are you going down? You go now. Done. Alright, so he's going to be high fit. Or at least he better be. If he's slow fit, we got a different issue going on. I really thought that first shot would have been an instant kill, but I must have pulled it a little bit. So that first shot, no, I hit right where I wanted to. Alright, so I'm not going to comment any more than just wow for the 338. Yeah, we took an extremely steep quartering away shot and hit pretty much exactly where we wanted to. We did go through the lung, so or through the rib, but yeah, all right. Shot 2 would have been fatal with flesh of all things, and then shot 3 we destroyed the lung, which is kind of interesting. 164 meters, and because we went through so much flesh with a 338, it couldn't do anything, but no damage to the right lung, no damage to the right lung, and then 180 yards, we critical the right lung through a rib. Yeah, I think the flesh may be a little extra powerful, but that's not what we're here for. That's a whole different ballgame. So, oh, we got the critical flesh too. So, we're here to see this be a high fit. And holy Hannah Montana, is he high fit? 97% high fit. So, yeah, I think that should confirm that the adults do not respond. And if the adults don't, obviously the young won't. So, I think that confirms that. We will jump over to Transylvania and go to that cabin and see if we can't get something that's low fit. Alright, so we are in Transylvania. Let's go check our gear. Check the time too. We need to adjust time. Should have the red deer collar. Yeah, so we got the red deer collar. We got no ammo though. Oh my god. And my stand is gone. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Alright. Wow. Whatever. Alright, so we've got some. And what time is it? It's 15:56. I think they drink again at 20, 22, something like that. I think it's 9 and 22. So we'll jump to 9, well, close to 9. Okay. And now we'll go up to the cabin and see if we get lucky and have them at the close zone. I figure they'll be at the second one. But sometimes they'll be right here. We'll do the whole camera back out to see if we get lucky. Oh, look at that. We did get lucky. Perfect. Of course, that puts them really close to me. And oh, it's not lucky. They're right in the wind. Alright, let's try to get a bit further away from them. And then we'll jump up in the tower. Oh, come on. You've seriously alerted on that? Well, I am right on top of you. And the wind's blowing right at you, so that's not going to work. We need them to be at the other zone with this kind of wind. There's no way I can do anything here. They're going to run off. Not even worth trying. We're just going to jump to a new day. Y'all go and do your thing. No point at all. Alright, so let's try tomorrow. Normally I would prefer them to be right there, but with that wind... And they were so close to use the collar the way I needed to. That'd have been tough. Alright, so the wind is better. I could get by with the collar though because of the lake, so maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be here again, but I think that's their rare zone now. So I'll be shocked if they're here again. Oh, look, we got lucky. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so we're prone, we're good, we're not going to spook them. Winds to our face. This is perfect. Alright, let's see what we have. We have a 1-star adult, or no. Yep, 1-star adult, 2-star adult, 2-star mature, 4-star mature, 2 4-star matures. Wow. No. Okay, that makes more sense. 4-star and 2-star. And a 1-star adult. So we've got at least one high fit that'll come in. So 1 mature, 2 matures, adult, adult, adult. So we got 3 matures. Alright. 2, 3. Yep. 3 matures. And 1, 2, 3 adults. So we'll start with the low fit. I guess we'll use the red deer collar mode. See what we get to come in. I'm pretty sure that the 2-star adult, wherever this guy here, he should not come in. Oh, starting with the adult though. Usually you start with the mature. Maybe this other guy's not low fit. I guess we'll see here when we call again. So he's going to be really close, 60 meters. Hopefully, with me being prone, it won't be an issue. So he should be stopping. There we go. Alright. Let's call again, see if we get the other mature or any of the other adults to come. So he's going to have trouble with this water, so he shouldn't get too close. Oh, we do have the 2-star mature coming. And I don't know if we'll have any other adults. He could, maybe. I don't know. So I've talked about how the water messes with their pathing a ton. And you can see he's not going to swim across. And doesn't look like he's going to try to submarine and walk across the bottom. Oh, time to call him in. So they should both just kind of walk down to the edge here. Let's see if any of these other guys are going to respond. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we've got the 1-star adult, we've got the 2-star mature, and the rest of these guys are just going to hang out. Yeah, none of them are responding at all. So those are the only 2 low fit we have. So what we'll do is we'll let this timer time out completely. Maybe we'll hear them call before they turn to go back, give us the alert. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Alright, any second now. They're not going to call, they're just going to go back. Alright, so we'll let them go on back, and then once the timer completely calls out, or times out, let's try that again. Then once the caller completely times out, we'll hit the high fit. Again, you don't really want to call low fit and high fit at the same time. It just seems to confuse them and they all get turned off. So if you've been calling one, let it completely time out and then go to the other one. Okay, so he's decided he's just going to hang out down here after all. Alright, so we should be timing out. Alright, we're good. Let's see what high fits we get. We know the 4-star. Oh, there he goes back. We know the 4-star will come in. So we should have 2 matures come, I think. Yeah, we should have 2 matures come in. So there's the first one. And then on our next call, we should get that 4-star back here to come in. Is it already time to call again? Yep. Alright, so he should start coming. And this is the guy that you would think would definitely be coming if adults were to respond. So he's the one I will shoot to verify that he's high fit once we call again and nothing else comes. And nothing else should come because they're all adults. So we'll let these guys come down until they stop. Well, that is super even rack. Alright, time to call again. Alright, and here's our 2-star. No, it's not. Where did our 2-star go? There he is. There's our 2-star. Obviously not responding. Neither is anything else. And these guys are just going to walk down to the edge of the water like before. We'll hit another call after this just to make sure we don't miss something that may be moving in the woods. Alright, they've stopped. Alright. And we've got nothing even pretending to respond. So that takes care of that. So let's go ahead. Well, let me double check and make sure it's the right one. Shoot. All I need to do is shoot the low fit. Yep, that's him. Let's go ahead and drop him. I may regret taking that second shot, but it wasn't dropping fast enough for me. Oh, there he goes. He's definitely going down. I must have missed the heart on that first shot. I tried to get low enough. Maybe been too far forward or back or something. Who knows? He's not going to go far. I think it's him right there, isn't it? Oh. Oh, he's still alive. So I definitely missed the heart. There's no doubt about that. So we'll just wait till he does this little death flop and then we'll go pick him up. Wow, I must have single lunged him and that's it. Or maybe I didn't even get a single lung. Maybe my second shot was a flesh kill or something. I don't know. Oh, he's dead. There we go. Let's go get him. I actually got lucky that he turned back and ran this way when I shot him the second time. That second shot always makes him run so much further. I just didn't trust that first shot. So let's see what we got. Oh, I was way forward. I didn't realize I was that far forward. Of course, had I been where I thought I was, I'd have went right through the leg and the bone and probably wouldn't have done anything. Second shot was a little further back than it should have been. Didn't matter. We got the first lung. And we're not worried about that. What we're interested in is this fitness and... Oh my gosh. 99.72%. This dude is going to be a monster. So, thank God I am on just a backup save for my main game. Because I would have been devastated to lose this guy. Wow. Wow, 99%. That's a monster. He won't make 500, but he's gonna. Well, he's a red deer. Who knows what he's gonna do? But he shouldn't make 500 anyway. But I will definitely. I don't know if I have him marked yet or not on the next map. I may already have him marked. I haven't hunted Transylvania in a while, so I'd have to go look at the map to see if I have him marked. I generally mark 2-star adults anyway. So, yeah, he will definitely be marked now if he wasn't. So this herd's looking pretty good. We've got the 4-star mature in there already. We've got this monster 2-star that we know will turn into something massive eventually. If I ever spend enough time in Transylvania again for him to grow all the way up. But all that aside, what we were interested in was the collar and him not responding to the high fit collar. And that's exactly what he did. It's what we expected. I just wanted to showcase it a couple times just to help really prove that they don't respond to the high fit collar. So again, we're looking at the red deer collar calling in both of the different types of red deer. It's the standard 250 meter range, and of course the collar timing is the same as everything else. You know, it's 45 seconds to walk in, 15 to 20 they stand there, then they alert and go back. Sometimes they alert, they don't always. It's just like they sometimes call whenever they stop. They don't always call, but it's 15 to 20 seconds that they'll stand there, and then they'll do the alert or not, and then turn and go back to the herd. So all that's the same. The age grouping for the low fit is young adult and mature. We didn't have any youngs, so I couldn't showcase that, but it does work on young adult and mature. For the low fit, there is no female only call, and of course the high fit that we've been talking about is mature only. So that is it, guys. We've wrapped up everything that almost everything we wanted to showcase. I'd like to have seen some youngs, but can't get everything, and I don't think that there's any real point in going through and just trying to find a couple youngs to validate that they don't respond as well. You can feel pretty confident if the adults don't, the youngs aren't either. So we're going to call this good enough. Certainly go out, test it yourself, take a look at things. If you see something responding differently than what I'm saying, please let me know. But I feel pretty confident that it's going to respond the way it's supposed to. So we're going to wrap this one up, guys. All right, y'all have yourself a great night. God bless, and happy hunting.